be right with you.
Well, well, this place is really looking like a real lab.
Ridge Forrester, why didn't you say it was you? Hey, nice haircut.
Yeah, well, it's my military look.
Welcome back from the battlefield.
And what a battlefield it was, too.
Rome, Milan, Madrid, Paris. Sounds really tough.
I took them all, kiddo. Conquered every city.
So, does your dad know you're back?
No one knows I'm back.
This is your first stop?
Well, I've got to see the lab, you know?
You gotta see me. I missed you, you know.
Well, then where's my welcome back kiss?
Coming right up.
It did frighten you, didn't it? What I just said.
It didn't frighten me, Blake. I just can't give you any encouragement.
Do you really think that I came here expecting you would? Taylor, we're divorced. We haven't seen each other in years. Awful lot's happened in that length of time. To both of us.
And yet you tell me that you still have hope for us?
Yes, I do.
Well, this shrink isn't going to tell you how to feel, but I am going to tell you one thing. To be careful. You should know more than anyone how dangerous too much hope can be.
But there was nothing I could do. I mean, she kept missing the ball. I hit a ball to her, she'd miss it. I hit another ball right to her, she'd miss it. Pretty soon I was lobbing the balls with my hands, and she kept missing them. So finally, Margo, I go over there and I say, Patty, you know, you're paying for this lesson, and I'm even looking at the balls. She looks at me and she says, I know. I'm looking at you.
Well, I'm not even going to ask what happened next.
No, man, her time was up. I had another lesson waiting in the wings. But what do you make of it? I mean, I've been teaching this woman for months now, and now suddenly she finds herself all hot on me.
Jake, you are a completely different person now.
Thanks to you, a large part.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Oh, yeah, you only saved my life. So come on, I want to hear about you.
Ooh, that's a boring story.
No, no, no. Come on, out with it. Margo, you were saying something in Madison about you and Bill having some problems. Has that gotten any better?
Jake, let's just say Bill has never really been a demonstrative person, and now we barely talk.
Ever since you went to Madison.
Listen, I just don't want you to worry about this, you know? Understanding has never been Bill's strong suit, okay?
What, is he holding it against you? Bearing some kind of grudge?
Jake, listen, you're not gonna take this on, okay? You're just getting well. You're on the road back, okay? So, how are things going with Felicia?
We'll talk about that another day. Gotta run.
Yeah, another tennis lesson?
Yeah, another lesson. I'll catch you later.
Bye.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
When did you learn about the divorce?
Would you believe me if I told you within just a few days?
No,
Why not?
it couldn't have been possible. I mean, given your condition.
Taylor, you would be surprised at how much I knew.
Did you know why I was divorcing you?
Of course. But did I agree with it? Did I like it? No. No, definitely not.
I don't detect any bitterness.
That's because there isn't any.
Well, you've certainly come out of this more unscathed than I would have expected.
I'm tough,
Yes, you always were.
but never to you. To myself at times, yes, but not to you.
That's what made all of those decisions I had to make so difficult. That's why it took such a long time to make them, Blake. Blake, those were the worst days of my life, what you and I went through.
It's all over now. It's over.
Yes, thank God it is.
And now? Now you have a very successful practice. One man who wants to marry you and you don't, and another who's left town and you don't seem to want to talk about.
Hey, how about all of those women you were alluding to a little bit earlier?
What about him?
Is there someone significant in your life?
No, not yet.
But something is developing?
Oh, I hope so. I have a wonderful idea.
What?
Let's dance. Well, come on, Taylor. It's not like I'm asking you to go to bed with me. We were married once, remember? One dance for old time's sake. Come on. Please.
Midge, I'm surprised.
Surprised?
Well, I thought you would have been all burned out.
Oh, just the opposite.
So, Europe was a little disappointing after all, huh?
Yeah, you know, there was one night that I got in before 3 a.m. I must say that was disappointing, though.
You're kidding me, of course.
You want me to kid you?
You're always putting me on the spot. I'm just curious. Who did you see in Europe?
Oh, I don't think you'd know any of them.
Well, I might someday. I mean, being married to your father, I'm sure I'd run into some of these women.
Ooh, now there's a fascinating thought.
Would they tell me of long, lingering nights in your arms, strolling hand in hand down the Champs-Elysees? What would these lovely European beauties have to say to me, Ridge?
Yes, Phyllis. Who? Oh, no. By all means. You have to send him in. Why not?
Mr. Spencer.
Hello, Jake.
You busy?
I usually am.
Well, then I won't take up much of your time. I want to talk to you about what happened in Madison.
Yes, I know what happened in Madison.
Well, I don't think you know the most important parts.
You confronted your father, found out that your uncle had sexually abused you, not your dad, and fortunately, the whole thing turned out tragically. I'm very sorry about your uncle.
You're sorry about my uncle?
Yeah, I understand he's dead. Committed suicide.
And that's how you interpret this, that you should express your condolences for my uncle?
Well, I'm sure it was very tragic for the entire family.
What was tragic, Bill, is that I was sexually abused when I was a child. And he made it look like it was my father who was doing it.
Well, I'm certainly glad that the whole thing has been straightened out. And now, do you want to tell me exactly why you're here to talk to me? Well, what is it? You came for a specific reason.
I think I'm starting to understand.
Understand what?
My sister's problem.
Your sister sent you over here?
No, she's just not even aware that I came.
But obviously, you've been talking to her.
Look, what happens between you and Margo is between you and Margo. It's none of my business, and frankly, I don't want to be involved in it. Unless I am a factor. And I'm afraid this time I am.
You know, Jake, I was afraid to bring that up, but I'm glad you did. Because you are indeed a factor.
All right, before you say anything else, I just want to tell you that I would not be back here right now if it wasn't for Margo. I needed her when I was in Wisconsin. More than I ever thought I would.
Well, that's precisely your problem. You've needed Margo a little too much.
Why are you so interested in my European exploits?
I'm not asking you for the dirty details. I just want to know who you're interested in these days.
Well, I'm interested in you, Logan. You in this incredible lab here. And, of course, your brother and his new fiancée, the lovely Dr. Hayes. How are they, by the way?
Love is lovelier the second time around, just as wonderful with both feet on the ground. It's the second time you hear your love song sung. Makes you think perhaps that love like youth is wasted on the young. Love's more comfortable the second time you fall, like a friendly home the second time you call. Who can say what led us to this miracle we found? There are those who bet love comes but once, and yet I'm oh so glad we met the second time around. Love's more comfortable the second time you fall, like a friendly home the second time you call. Who can say what led us to this miracle we found? There are those who bet love comes but once, and yet I'm oh so glad we met the second time around.
Bill, my sister was the only support I had in Madison.
You have a girlfriend, why didn't you take her?
Because this was a family matter, and Margo is family.
It didn't involve Margo.
You know, You're showing your ignorance, Bill. Sexual abuse involves everyone in the family.
Yes, well, as it turned out, it wasn't sexual abuse of the immediate family. It had to do with your uncle.
Well, so what? I was still abused.
There's a big difference between being abused by your father and being abused by your uncle. Quite frankly, I don't even understand how you could possibly get them mixed up.
I was a 5-year-old kid, Bill. It was dark in that room. My uncle looked and sounded like my dad. You know, the point is that I lived through a nightmare, and I just thank God that Margo was there. She saved my life, Bill. I mean, I'm not speaking metaphorically either. She literally saved me from being killed by my uncle.
She never told me that.
Well, did you show any interest? I mean, did you even ask her what happened? Did you care what she'd been through? You're a fool, Bill Spencer. You are a damn fool if you don't realize the kind of wife that you have in Margo. One more thing. You don't deserve her.
Please allow me.
Thank you, Pierre.
Dr. Hayes, I hope you like the song I sang.
Of course I do.
Looks like you two have danced together before.
Thank you.
Yes.
Well, it was very nice meeting you, Mr. Hayes.
And you?
And if you'll excuse me, I'll see you later on.
Thank you, Pierre.
Very pleasant gentleman. What are you thinking?
That this has been a very long day.
It's been a very interesting day.
Yes, it has.
And I get the feeling it's about to come to an end.
Blake, this has been a lovely evening. But to take this any further
Would be a mistake.
You agree?
Yes, I agree.
Well, that's a relief.
Taylor, I'm not going to try to push you into anything. I'm not going to have to. What we once had was so incredibly wonderful. And it ended tragically, at least for me. But that doesn't take away one bit for the good that was in our marriage. And there was a lot that was good, very good. I believe that we can get that back if we want it. And I do. I think you will too, eventually. Come on, I'll take you home.
Blake, wait a minute. I do have one regret. I hate the way I handled the divorce. I was just very frightened, and I felt like I didn't have any recourse.
You stood by me longer than most people would have. Please don't have any regrets, Taylor. Hell, I forgave you for that a long time ago. Don't forget your purse, I'll get the check.
So what can you tell me about Taylor and Storm? They're already married, right?
Wrong.
Really? I thought he would have taken her off to Reno or someplace while I was out of town.
Well, he didn't.
I'm sure he made good use of the time, though. Well, good for him. Still think it was a mistake for both of them. Anyway, speaking of good use of time, this is one incredible place here.
Thank you. I'm motivated.
By what?
Oh, this burning desire that's glowing inside of me these days.
Tell me about it.
I want to be a success in this business, Ridge, just like I wanted to be a success in medical research. And when this lady wants something, there's very little that can stop her.
So I've experienced.
You still think I set out to capture you all those years ago?
Oh, from the first moment you saw me when you helped your mother cater that party of ours.
The dashing, terribly attractive Beverly Hills playboy.
No, I was never a playboy. That was very serious work, not play.
You captured my heart pretty easily.
I lost it pretty easily, too.
No, you didn't, Ridge. It took a long, long time.
Yeah, we'll see, Livy. Better go upstairs and check in. See you later, then.
It's good to have you back.
It's good to be back. Kinda.
No.